you're looking at the future of cleaning up our planet. Massive machines capable of swallowing decades worth of human waste in just a heartbeat. Each autumn, millions of tons of fallen leaves litter U.S. neighborhoods, leading to clogged drains, slippery surfaces, and endless trouble. That's exactly when specialized leaf collectors like the Tarka Windy series hit the streets to clean up the mess. If trash buried under the sand had a nightmare, this HD52 Dynamic would be it. This predator doesn't miss a thing, from the tiniest scrap to the biggest junk. As green algae decay, it releases toxic fumes that directly threaten our health. That's why we need to act fast and get it cleaned up now. Let's see how the Beach Tech 5500 handles this issue. What you're looking at isn't a landfill, it's a river choking after the floods. Luckily, the Interceptor 006 has arrived to catch millions of pounds of plastic before it spills into the Caribbean Sea. Come spring and early summer, these high-pressure sprayers hit the roads. Their mission? To blast organic treatments deep into the treetops, wiping out harmful caterpillars once and for all. Crushing a school bus with a massive hydraulic claw. It's how the modern recycling game starts. This retired bus will be shredded, melted down, and reborn as brand new steel, giving it a second life, saving resources while cutting back on pollution. In rural China, locals have built this clever hydraulic rotary broom that attaches to trucks or trikes for mechanical road sweeping, replacing hundreds of manual laborers in one go. In China, the WS Cleaner has become a go-to solution for urban ponds and lakes, where sluggish water flow often causes trash to pile up. It's especially effective against tricky waste that's hard to scoop manually, like oily film, surface foam, and fine debris. Forget about memorizing endless recycling rules. Just ask and let the tech handle the rest.
小弟，
我在。
口罩属于什么垃圾？
口罩属于其他垃圾，请正墨色桶有。正确分类的话，可以有效保护土地。
Beneath this dense layer of vegetation, the water is being steadily deprived of sunlight, oxygen, and its natural balance. Removing this invasive layer does more than just restore flow. It's essential for reviving the underwater ecosystem. Behind the Frank R. Bowerman landfill, one of the largest on the planet, iron beasts are constantly grinding away, handling thousands of tons of waste every single day. From the waste compactor with its 35 spiked wheels crushing and compressing refuse, to the 100-ton scrapers that excavate and spread soil over the waste layers, these machines transform hazardous landfills into safe, engineered operations. This sweeper is so eco-friendly, the only thing it emits is the sweat from the person pushing it. Caterpillar just proved why they're the kings of construction machinery by turning a standard grader into an ultimate winter weapon. It's even intelligent enough to automatically kick the blade upon striking a manhole, safeguarding the equipment. Aquatic weeds are often called nature's own water purifiers. But if left to blanket the surface, it becomes a silent killer, suffocating all aquatic life. To keep the benefits while eliminating the threat, this machine is the solution. Not a submarine, it's an ROV dredger at work, silently removing deep-sea sediment. Its crawler system ensures smooth and stable operation, even in the murky waters where visibility is near zero. Despite a few minor flaws, who knows? This could be the birth of a new generation of powerful cleaning machines. Standard debris barriers often get clogged if not cleared in time. But not this system. It doesn't just block the waste, it actively channels it to a designated collection point for quick and easy removal. Not ending up in a landfill. Organic waste is given a second life, transformed into high-quality compost. Turning waste fertilizer isn't just about grinding and filtering metals. It also requires consistent, thorough mixing. By doing this, the real workers, the microbes, are evenly distributed and able to work more efficiently, creating a rich, nutrient-packed fuel for the soil. The days of manually clearing waterways with heavy rakes and bulky cutters are over. Say hello to Waterbug, a solar-powered warrior engineered to effortlessly clear weeds and floating debris from our waters. The biggest hurdle in recycling underground cables is the stubborn, water-resistant gel coating. If the copper and plastic are bonded by this residue, they're nothing more than useless waste. But this recycling machine proves that with a precise hydraulic separation system, the specific gravity of copper naturally pulls it away from the plastic as it passes through the water flow. What seemed like an unsolvable problem for decades is now solved by a simple vibrating screen. It's more than just a beach cleaner. The Cymex BC200 functions like a terrain processor. It selectively removes large stones and trapped debris without leveling the entire beach, damaging the natural landscape. For Ocean, an organization dedicated to ocean cleanup. They developed this machine specifically to tackle areas of dense floating waste, where plastic piles up beyond the reach of manual cleanup. Solar panels face a relentless enemy: dust. Just a light coating is enough to slash energy efficiency by 5 to 30%. This is among the world's most complex track maintenance systems. Each unit has its own mission: lifting the tracks, extracting and swapping out the old ballast, and laying fresh stone to stabilize the entire line. It all happens seamlessly as the whole train keeps moving. It may be slow, but it ensures the stability of the entire rail system. That's why people call it a giant factory, running directly on the tracks. Starting in 2015, as sargassum began to overwhelm Caribbean shores, Desme's project has developed a specialized collection system, turning this seaweed into a useful resource instead of waste. Before reaching the shredder, old cars undergo a mandatory transformation: compacting. Since scrapyards are often far away, failing to compact them would mean transport costs eat up all the profits from the scrap. Drainage ditches may seem small, but once clogged with mud and debris, even a single heavy rain can submerge the entire area. Plus, the trapped, stagnant water is a hotbed for bacteria. Every year, tens of millions of people flock to the Ganges River for the sacred Maha Kumbh festival. Along with the crowds comes a ton of floating waste. That's when these collection machines work non-stop to keep the river clean for the festival. The upgrade to the Ocean Cleanup System 002 is a major leap in marine environmental tech. Extending the barrier length to 1,300 meters has dramatically optimized the trash collection area covered per nautical mile. Instead of risking mechanical failure with heavy loads, the system is designed for more frequent harvests to protect equipment durability. This process balances the load between both towing vessels, boosting efficiency and ensuring continuous, safe, and effective waste collection. Normally, maintaining a roadside with flat ground, slopes, and signage would require a full crew to handle each section separately. But with the Deeker MK25, it's like watching a real-life transforming robot. It tackles every terrain with ease all on its own. How would you rate its versatility? Walking on the riverbed to clean up trash while staying completely dry? The secret lies in this diving bell ship. By using pressure to keep water out, engineers can work on heavy metal waste directly underwater, preventing pollution and keeping the waterways clear for shipping. When you see roadside soil and weeds rise above the asphalt level, you know it's time for the road shoulder grader to step in. Not specialized for sandy terrain like a beach cleaner, but the Barber litter picker is hard to beat when it comes to speed across any surface. The secret? Its unique rake system, which cleans up any area it crosses in an instant. If sinking garbage silently ruins water sources, floating trash causes immediate pollution and ruins the view. The Orca U-boat robot is designed to tackle this surface pollution, maintaining the beauty of city urban ponds and tourist spots. Roadside ditches also require attention. At this spot, we need specialized cutting heads. It acts just like a scraper, cleanly shaving a precise path along the ground. Winning the battle against plastic requires more than just cleanup. To restore our oceans, we first need to understand them. Acting like skilled medics, these sampling robots help us get an accurate checkup on the sea's health, even in the deepest parts. The Von Selt Moritz is the perfect solution for railway maintenance. Compact enough to navigate, yet powerful enough to crush everything from thick brush to stubborn branches along the tracks. These aquatic weeds are more useful than you might think. So, stop using chemicals to kill them. Turning them into fertilizer or livestock feed is actually a great idea. Here's how many cities deal with tons of snow daily. They don't pile it up and leave it to disrupt traffic in daily life. Got a large lawn? You need to see this machine. The Ventrac combines two features, a powerful blower and a high-capacity collector. The top candidate when your lawn is covered in fallen leaves. Mowing slopes feels just like a casual ride. True to its name, the Brilmeyer Duo 6 lets a single operator cover a massive 6-meter span. It may look powerful, but it won't compact the soil or damage the land where it operates. Is this the ideal partner for clearing waterways and restoring polluted canal ecosystems? The first truck, with its flexible arm and giant brush, is already impressive, but the next one is the real boss. With its robotic arm system that hugs the entire tunnel arch, it can clean both walls and the curved ceiling in a single pass. Best of all, it relies solely on water, no chemicals needed, both highly effective and eco-friendly. Stop throwing away your old clothes. Even a single shirt contributes to the environmental disaster of fast fashion. But look at this, they're being shredded and reborn into brand new fabric. Would you wear a garment made from recycled materials? We've all seen trash collecting boats, but an amphibious machine that moves from land to water and cleaning capabilities that don't fall short of any other machine in this list? Have you seen it yet? Know any other machines with similar power? Let us know in the comments. After days of exposure to the elements, traffic signs also need careful maintenance to keep doing their job of guiding drivers safely. It's not just about aesthetics. Weeds growing between pavers are a slipping hazard when small. As they grow, they can actually damage the structure of the pavement. Sometimes, what sets an excavator apart is just the bucket. Check out this V-bucket. It tilts and rotates to reach every angle, making it the ultimate solution for trenching when you're without specialized equipment. In urban environments, compact and agile are key. Besides the underbody suction nozzle, the MadVac LN50 features a wander hose to tackle the tightest nooks and crannies. The component being lifted by that hydraulic arm is a washing head equipped with a large-sized synthetic bristle brush, combined with high-pressure water jets to scrub away dirt and stubborn grease buildup on tunnel walls caused by years of vehicle exhaust. Understanding that chemical cleaners can damage solar panels, High Cleaner designed this specialized robot. Without detergents, the panels remain spotless and durable. The Sustan Pass is the lifeblood of the Gadman Valley. When heavy snowfall strikes, it takes specialized snowplows to break through and tear down those walls of ice standing meters high, clearing the way. Harnessing wind and natural heat to squeeze the water right out of waste, that's exactly why these misting machines are a fixture at treatment plants. And elsewhere, it transforms into an absolute powerhouse against fine dust at construction sites and even heavy traffic pollution on our roads. There's no denying it, the long-reach mower is incredibly efficient. It pleases those who value tidy landscapes while satisfying those who want no grass clippings left behind to harbor pests or insects. That dark water being sprayed out is a blend of mud and weeds directly shredded by the machine. That's why this dredger works non-stop, without the frequent pauses to dump a bucket like a standard excavator. If this is your first time seeing Eskies cleaning up after the Dutch Valley Festival, the sheer speed will blow you away. Plastic bottles, aluminum cans, or cardboard boxes, they almost vanish in an instant after just one pass from this trash-eating beast. Construction waste is a contractor's worst nightmare, a total mess. But now, there's a lifesaver. Just dump it all into this sorting system. Using a water bath and air separation process, it automatically separates heavy brick and stone from light debris like wood and plastic. Dispose of light waste without penalty and keep clean rubble for recycling. Kudzu is known as the vine that ate the American South due to its terrifying growth rate. And this is how they fight back to reclaim areas swallowed by this invasive plant. Kill two birds with one stone, scrubs away rust and sludge buildup from the pipes, and then lines them with a durable epoxy coating, all without digging up a single brick. It didn't originate in the US, but since its arrival, it's become the ultimate nightmare for arid states every time the wind picks up. Collecting them is ineffective, and burning them is even more dangerous. So, these mulchers can stop tumbleweeds from rolling on and spreading their seeds everywhere. Ever stepped on hidden metal in the grass? Share your story in the comments below. Always remember to avoid walking barefoot on grass unless it's your own lawn and you're sure it's hazard-free. Cleaning up waste, rebuilding our future. That's the power of cutting-edge technology that WowTech brings to you. Ready for the next machine-driven era? Subscribe now and don't miss out on our upcoming tech explorations.